My favorite sandal in the show is indeed these. Number one, I grew up with my mom in the 70s and 80s, and she wore these kind of like, almost like a Cleopatra-inspired toe post thong. She had them in every color. I'm not saying in Vionic, I'm saying in other brands, because this is a very kind of retro chic, very minimal, perfect with any outfit, but extremely perfect for dresses and even the maxis.
Yes, love it.
Sandal. And again, they come.
You're very Grecian goddess gold today, Sean.
Thanks.
I like it.
That's what I was going for. These come in medium and wides. They're called the Brea. The best part about the Brea, in my opinion, is how sexy it is on the foot, even though it's a flat, almost performance sandal. The second best part about Brea is that how do you get into her? This is all stretch. There's literally no buckle, not even hook and loop closure. Easy peasy, whole and half sizes, medium and wides, and everything in the brand ships for free, so she does too. Gold down here. You'll also notice some of that kind of like natural texture, raffia inspired. This is the camel. Going very quickly. The black, again, when you see all of these undulations in the insole, surely by now you are keying into the fact that this is all an orthotic built in to a sandal that otherwise couldn't house one. This is the white, and again, it is indeed optic white, not cream. And then this is our blue mist. And you know, I'm gonna have you walk me through Brea, but yes. You know what this reminds me of, and it just went ding ding. On your website, the original Vionic shoe that was created decades ago, which was a guy, and thereby then a podiatrist saw it and thought, that's genius. A guy had a flip-flop, and he duct taped an orthotic.
That's correct.
An expensive one onto a flip-flop, because he was like, I love a flip-flop. It's nice and easy to look at, but like I need more support. So that's kind of the inspiration behind, okay, well, I'm not duct taping an orthotic into my toe post thong sandal.
Not really sustainable to wear.
You guys built it in.
That's right. So Dr. Vasily is the doctor you're speaking about, and you know, 45, 46 years ago, started this ortho-heel that has now evolved into all of the VioMotion technology that we know and love from Vionic, bringing the function, but bringing you that beautiful fashion as well. And to Sean's point, you know, we can't take our expensive orthotics, or maybe people who don't even think they need orthotics, put them in the sandal and think we're gonna get support and tape it on. So the built-in orthotic was kind of revolutionary. And the first sandals that we brought here to QVC, one of them was the Bella, so well-loved, well-known, and it's on the same rest construction. So if you love the Bella, if you know the Bella and you have her in every color like I do, this is gonna be the one that gives you the T-strap thong with a back strap. I know lots of us out there love the fact that you get that extra stability and support. And as Sean said, the ease of this one, I mean, it looks like such a beautifully done expensive sandal, and then you get the ease of putting this on with just that stretch there. Luxe materials in the leathers, and as always, that grosgrain toe post. So super soft, but all the support. I mean, this looks gorgeous with what you're wearing. This is like this is my vacation shoe.
This is the high fashion looking sandal that has like science on the brain. You know what this is? You know what this is? This is beauty and brains. That's what this is.
Beauty and brains, yes.
This is the double threat. This is beauty and brains, because you would look at it, certainly in some of these colors in particular, like the gold, and think, oh, that looks like a super high fashion triple digit sandal.
Yes.
But then you're gonna show us on Kylene, really what's inside the shoe.
Absolutely.
Is what I think for a lot of us over the age of 50, like this, over the 60, over the 70, like this really is our true reality now. Can't get away with the cheap and cheerful, even the high fashion.
Yep. And you know what? Even well before that, we just don't know it. Until there's a foot problem, you just don't know it.
Yep.
And taking this technology and giving it to everyone that's younger than us is gonna do such good for them. It's gonna be so beneficial. So we're gonna show you the inside this time. We're gonna start with that arch that is completely unsupported, and you can see that line that I've drawn on Kylene on the inside, almost flattened out. She's got a gap there. We talked about that before. These gaps are where a lot of the pain happens because your foot is not connecting with the shoe. If I want Kylene in the proper placement, again, giving that alignment, her arch would be supported, and look at how that line is now, drawn as an arch there. But you let her go onto that flat surface, and I'm gonna give her a flat surface to kind of mimic what you would actually wear. It's almost worse here. So we get that flip-flop, all of us own this, right? We've all been guilty of getting these. It's the easy kind of thing to do to throw on. It's as flat as standing on the floor, and you can see there how that arch is completely unsupported, again with that gap there, and the line is just almost all flat here. So I'm gonna take the bottom that is our rest construction, and that is the same as our Brea sandal, and now you can see how her heel is in the right placement. It's being supported so that her foot is in the proper place to not roll in or out. She's not going to pronate and roll in or supinate and roll out. It's really giving her that opportunity to sit back into the shoe. She's got all of this arch support, so full foot contact. This is where we start to get to dissipate the pressure because our foot is fully contacted here by this shoe, and it's gonna help everything. So you can see that foot well placed. It leads up to everything else having that alignment property, the better walking experience, the gait changes, everything that you're doing when you're walking around in those terrible flip-flops that are killing you, fixed by putting that orthotic underfoot. Amazing.
I mean,
throw these out.
No duct tape needed.
No duct tape needed.
No duct tape wanted, although I do love duct tape, just not for my shoes. I like it in other iterations, you know what I mean? I'm not anti-duct, okay, so don't send me emails. But I do want to say, because we're moving into the final 3 minutes of the show, these are shipping for free, and they're a little bit more than $1 a day on Easy Pay. In the gold, we are so busy on the phone lines. Everybody's wanting it, and I have to remind you, take a look at this. This is all a stretch story. They stretch on your foot. They work with you. There are no annoying buckles or anything that you have to futz with. And then they are incredibly therapeutic on your feet. Now, this is the gold, a beautiful gold, kind of like a white gold, not a super yellowy gold. Then we move into our tan, which actually we call camel. It is the most limited, only a couple hundred remain there, really lightweight. These are medium and wides, black, then the white, and then down there the blue mist. And I just think a sandal like this, because it has the back strap, which makes it secure on your foot, but the front of it reminds me of the utility you get out of a flip-flop, because there's not much to it. It's a very simple, easy style. So whether you're wearing prints or solids, whether you're wearing a long dress or short shorts, a sandal like this pretty much goes with everything.
And it lives on your feet for me, it's like April through October, as long as I can get away with it. Even when the cool, crisp weather comes out on the other side of fall, it's jeans with these and like a lightweight sweater, because it's that beautiful look of, a polished high-end sandal. It's giving you all of the beautiful materials, but it's giving you the support that makes you feel like $1 million. I mean, I used to suffer terribly. I would put on these ridiculous shoes and think I was gonna walk when I would go on vacation places. And 10 minutes in, I would be like, okay, I need to sit down and just give my dogs a rest. It's the worst feeling. You really wanna be able to put something on that's beautiful and move in it. And that's really the goal here. You're getting something that's so fashionable, so pretty, and you're able to wear it and not give a second thought to what is on your feet, because you have that comfort, you have that support, and all of that support leads to, better overall foot health. It makes your whole body feel better.
And that really is the key, right? I mean, I'm obviously at 52, just now starting to experience the pains of aging. And it's funny because I said it earlier, I could just stand on my feet for too long, AKA maybe 10 minutes, washing my face and doing a beauty routine in the bathroom. And my lower back kills. The seats in my car, I'm noticing now, when I drive, and it's just
same.
Right?
Oh, same.
Your trunk
terrible.
is your core.
Yes.
This is the core to all of your strength, which is why as we age, strength training is so important. But also just in general, when you really break it down, when you think about your poor little feet, they have carried the weight of your entire body.
That's the
your
truth.
whole life. It is not surprising that they're breaking down, but when they break down, and by the way, you only get one pair, right? So when they break down, they're pretty much not
That's
coming
it.
back.
That's done.
They take everything else with them. So it's a beautiful kind of aha moment to find a brand like yours, which focuses as much on the science and the wellness and the investment in our health as it does in the fact that I don't care if I have a health issue or I'm of a certain age, like I just want to wear cute shoes.
Right, you're not wearing it if it's ugly, let's be frank.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
happening.
come on.
I'm not.
So in the gold, in the camo, which is very limited, the black, the white, and the blue mist, we are shipping everything in this show for free. You're encouraged to shop backwards. We already have some sizes that are limited and close to selling out. And the Brea was my absolute favorite thing in the show. Thanks, girl.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, I'm gonna be with JT, Jane Tracy, in the house. Up next, two of us, not one, two of us, sharing our beauty finds. And that's gonna include the TSV from Aveda up next.